Pacha Pacha.
Hello, 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 hello. It is me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy Havo, and this is live drawing session number 191. 191. We're getting closer and closer to 200 when we're going to stop counting and numbering these live streams. Yes, 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 yes. Hope you all are doing fantastic. Hope you all are doing well on this Tuesday evening. And I want to give a big shout out to my newest member, the newest BB's bestie here on the channel. Hold on, because I want to do something really stupid really quick. Hold on, let's see if this works properly. But very big, giant, massive shout out to newest member Alicia Hilliard, newest BB's bestie. Let's get some love in the chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's right. Got music here. I started doing that in the last video that I put out that Alicia's actually in, the Black Boy art show Must Evolve. So if you haven't seen that, y'all should check that out. But yes, thank you to Alicia for joining, and now she's a brand new BB's bestie. Before we get into anything else, I want to talk about some things that have been going on, things that will be going on, and things that are currently going on. And I see everybody's rolling in. Hold on. Welcome. Welcome. But yes, let's get into some recaps here. So if you haven't seen it already, the Art in the Park got some photos up on IG and the Afrovisionaries. They're newly revamped Afrovisionaries hub. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I did some really cool things over there. But it was a last minute. This, to be honest with you, this was like a last minute, very low range publicized sort of vibe because I had been doing so much during that week and during this entire time. So I didn't advertise it and post about it as much as I wanted to. So when I put it in the Afrovisionaries chat, I knew I wasn't expecting like a bunch of people coming through. So I'm glad that the folks that did show up. Whether you follow on Instagram or you're in the Signal chat or you're in the Discord, that's the best way to keep up because I cannot individually just invite people every single time something happens. That's unrealistic and unfair to me, to be honest with you. Um, but we had a good time. We made some really cool art, as you can see here. I took a picture of mine, but you can see it. You can kind of see it in the bottom right there, that bottom center. You see my sketchbook. So that's BB and the Knicks jersey. The actual picture with me holding it up is on the Afrovisionaries Hub, the virtual hub, habtoons.com/Afrovisionaries. Go check that out when you get a free moment. Shout outs to all the beautiful art that was made. Yes, yes, indeed. June 19th, y'all. June 19th is coming up. Juneteenth is around the corner. You already know the vibes. And we got something special cooking. If you've been around the last couple of weeks, you've already seen some of these on Patreon. You've probably seen some of these in the Discord. You've probably seen some of these in other spaces. But the Habtoon Shop is making a big comeback. And it's coming hard. Okay, I really didn't make it. It didn't sound. Just forget I said that. But it's happening. Okay, June 19th, Juneteenth, the Hobgoblin Collection Series 1 is dropping. Habtoons.com/shop. June 19th. Get ready. We got hoodies, we got hats, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got shirts, we got bags, we got hats, we got bags, we got stickers, we got all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Beautiful. BB and Bemi. Look at BB and Bemi, man. Yeah, it's going to be a vibe. I'm excited. Very excited. So get your wallets ready. Tell your friends. Tell your families. Tell your coworker. Tell your white coworker. Matter of fact, if any of you have white coworkers, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to them today, tomorrow, or Thursday, and I want you to tell them for Juneteenth you want a special reparations gift. Now you tell them whatever you want, and then you also tell them to buy stuff from the shop. That would be a reparations gift. I'm joking, or am I? Because I will go stick my hand in the cash register for no reason. Okay. If your white coworker is off on Juneteenth, they owe it to you. They owe it to you, and we owe it to our Black Southerners as well. We owe it to the Black Southerners. Okay? Juneteenth wasn't a federal holiday until recently, but that was something that was incredibly important in the South. Learn your history. If you don't know, you need to know. Okay? If you don't know, you need to know. So, other than that, we have the Creator Confab tomorrow, which is June 17th. I had to double check. I was looking at the date. I was like, yeah, June 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. This is a space for artists who are seeking community, who are looking for collaboration, who are looking for praxis. We cannot have community without communication. You have to show up for people. You have to show up for your fellow artists. You have to show up, period. That's the only way we actually can collectively move forward. I stand for collectivism, Pan-Africanism, Black radicalism, and all of that stems from coming together and being in consistent communication. It can't just be like you see somebody one day and then you don't talk for 4 weeks. Yes, life gets busy, but if we're trying to coalition build, if we're trying to build up ourselves in different areas, whether it's through the arts, whether it's through blue collar, whether it's through the medical field, whether it's through any other facet of our society, it has to be with communication consistency. So this is what this is. This is a chill and casual space for that, to be the branching off point for that, to link up with people, become friends, collaborators, and move forward from there. So come through Wednesday, June 17th, tomorrow, 6 to 8 p.m. Okay? Do that for me. Then on Saturday, the big trip. I'm saying it like we're going super far. We're not going super far. We're just going to 63rd Street in the city. So we're heading over to the Society of Illustrators, the Afro Visionaries Museum field trip. We're coming up almost on a year of doing these, which is really crazy when I think about it. Because I think the first one was in like July. I want to say July. I think it was in July. We went to the Whitney. It was just 2 people and me, so 3 people. So yeah, I can't believe that's coming up on almost a year, which is interesting. So many thoughts to have for that. But anyway, this is not a time for reflection. This is a time for gathering. So come through Saturday, June 20th, 2 to 6 p.m. We're going to the Society of Illustrators on 128th East 63rd Street. And then we're going to have some food afterwards in the area. You can RSVP with the link pinned in the chat if you want to come through to that and do anything else. Honestly, the pinned link in the chat is the place to be. The RSVP link is there. And I love Partyful, because Partyful, when you RSVP to something, it automatically puts that person in a text, not automatically puts them in a text thread, but you can send notifications to their phone. So I don't have to give out my phone number, and nobody has to be DMing and contacting me personally on the side, because everything's going to be in one place. I want everything in one place. Don't text me privately. Don't. Now we have a new thing. Okay. I need a boundary. I need a barrier. I'm running an event that has multiple people there, and I have to make sure things run smoothly. I cannot handle individual things happening. You got to be an adult. You got to read directions, be thorough, and follow things that you need to follow. You do that with everything else in your life. So make sure, if you are coming to my event, you do the same exact thing, whether you know me personally or not. Because you didn't do that when you went to the Beyonce concert. You knew exactly where to go when you did that. So don't do that to me, because I'm the Beyonce of this universe. What's a little fun, right? What's a little fun in it? You get paid for Juneteenth? That's what's up. Shout out to Texas specifically. Yes, Juneteenth, Texas. You the birthday. I'm the birthday. Yeah. The grandma's the baby. You're going to get a BB shirt, Bemi shirt, beanie, and a tote bag. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Pace yourself, people. Thank you for the claps. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but my devices have been slowing down this week. We had a storm the other day, and like everything slowed down. I'm probably going to unplug my router and see if that has anything to do with it. I'm gonna reset my router after I get off the stream tonight and see if that has anything to do with it. But everything has been slow for some reason, despite the internet speed, the speed test saying that the connection is high and it's good, it's stable. So I don't know. What I do know is the stream schedule. Here it is. Did you miss out on Cyberpunk 2077 yesterday because you weren't paying attention to the schedule and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed it? Well, you can go watch the VOD over on twitch.tv/HavoTV. We played for a while. It was a good time. We had good conversation. We talked about cyberpunk. We talked about political movement. We talked about tech craziness going on, cyber psychosis, AI psychosis. It was a good vibe. Yeah, you should come through to the video game streams. They're nice. They're cool. Come to all the streams. Tonight, live drawing session number 191. And then Thursday, which I might have to change the time to that. It might start at 8 instead of 7, depending on where I'm at. I'm going to update y'all on Patreon specifically or in the Discord and tell y'all if it's starting a little later. But Thursday, we're doing a members only live talking about Moniqua and Bemi again. And we'll have some new art to look at. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Also, speaking of indeed, here's the event calendar in case you need to see it for yourself. We're almost at the end of the month, so you better show up to something if you haven't already. And if you have been showing up to stuff, well, good job. It's good to see you. You all are becoming friends. You're besties now. We're all besties. We're all besties. Last but not least, if you haven't seen it already, you need to watch this now. You need to watch this now. This is the last video, the latest video I put up. It's called Black Boy Art Show Must Evolve, or depending on where you're at, it might be different. The title and thumbnail might actually be different. And the title is not the thing that's on top of the image. That's not the title, that's just the thumbnail. The title is the title of the video, people. Let's come on, keep up. But depending on what your device is or what YouTube thinks you want to see, it's going to be one of 3 different titles and thumbnails. So let me know what it is when you do watch, because I'm just trying to see what YouTube thinks you think is cool. But watch the video, comment, engage in the conversation. There's a great conversation going on in there in the comment section right now. I do believe it's important for us to hold ourselves accountable. I know we get into the space where it's like, oh, black people can't do nothing. It's like, well, we need to critique things too, you know, because we're the first ones to complain about something not being great, but then when it's time to talk about it and have some criticism involved, then it's a problem, right? So that's what the video is really about. It's not a hit piece. It's not me, you know, dogging out Joshua Love or dogging out the event itself. It's really just observing the holes that have been poked through the paper. Okay, that's all it is. That's all it is. And I do want the event to succeed and grow and evolve in a very beneficial way. And many of the folks that I spoke to have opinions on that. So go check it out if you want to know what's going on. I talked to 3 people, 2 past vendors, and then 1 former event organizer who was part of not 1 but 2 shows, both of which had a lot going on. So go check that out. Black Boy Art Show Must Evolve right here on youtube.com/Habo. But that's essentially it for announcements. How's everything going with you guys? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Is this annoying? Is this like driving you crazy? My little musical sounds, my little sound bites. But what's going on with y'all? What's going on? What y'all got going on? What's happening this week? Y'all working on anything creatively? You planning on doing things creatively? Are you going to be posting some things about things? Are you going to be doing that? And if the answer is no, then why not? Why not? Who gave me a mini keyboard? Myself, years ago. I've been posting videos with it. You go check them out. They're on the channel. I have live streams and music up now. So go browse when you get a chance. There's a lot of stuff for you to consume here. Leave a comment. Let me know you watched it. You must be stopped, but I cannot. I cannot be stopped. I am the overlord of this land, and I decree everyone have free oxtails for life. Okay? That felt pointed. It is pointed, and it is pointy. That's why it's called a pen. Oh, man. I did an interview today. I did an interview today with a fellow artist and very astute gentleman. Some of you may have met him already during one of the Afrovisionaries trips, field museum field trips back then. He has a show that he puts on Instagram where he talks with different artists from around the five boroughs. And I was his next guest because he wanted me to talk about Monique Wenbemi a little bit, but also talk about all the other things that I have going on. So hopefully I came across as good as I do now, because sometimes I feel like I be getting in my head when I'm on an interview. So I just be like, hello, my name is Have O, and I like to skateboard. Like sometimes I feel like I do that because I have done that in the past. So I just try to play it off as performance art if it is a little awkward. I'll be like, I was just messing around. I was just messing around. Yeah. I don't know when it's going to be out. Because I don't know if he has a particular schedule. So we just have to wait for when it does drop. And when it does, I'll let y'all know. I'll put his links in the this. Actually, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat right now. Hold on. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. See, everything is slow right now. Slow moving. Okay. This is. Oh no, he has two profiles. That's right. That's right. Okay, which one is the one that he uses for? Ah, here we go. Found it. Did you just pitch up from Mars? Okay, I'm dropping that link into the chat. W's in the chat. That's right. W's in the chat. That's Becton's Instagram page where he posts his show, his web series, his TV show. So go follow him so that way you know when he uploads my interview and any others, because we should support everybody that we're in community with, regardless of whether we're part of the story or not. And speaking of being part of the story, whoa, did y'all see what's been going on Threads today? Man, oh man, oh man. I recorded some videos about it already, and I was too tired to edit them, and I'll probably have something up tomorrow. But man, Boots Riley, man. Boots Riley. I like the guy. He's great. But I think hold on. The fan was a little in the mic there. I might have to turn on the AC in a second. But great guy, great artist, great director. Love all his work. I've seen all three of his I was gonna call them films, but one of them is a TV show, but I've seen all of his work. So sorry to bother you. I'm a Virgo and I love boosters. He should have called the first one I love to bother you, and then or I bothered you or something. So everything would start with an I. I don't know. Stupid. Don't forget I said that. Anyway, great guy, great artist, great messaging through his films and his TV shows. But what's happening this week has been very peculiar to watch and just kind of, I don't want to say annoying, but a little frustrating because he's been clashing with some very popular internet people. And the internet space is very different from the real world. So there's a lot of context and nuance that's missed when having discussions strictly through text format. And it's really unfortunate because I feel like a lot of what happened was a misunderstanding and maybe could have been had better. It could have gone better if people were speaking face to face or in person, or at least like on like, a voice call or something like that. If you don't know who I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you're not on Threads, that's fine, because Threads is like own little ecosystem. Because literally, if you go off of Threads, none of this shit matters. None of it matters. These people don't matter. Not in a way like they don't matter as human beings, but they don't matter in regards to like their fame on Threads. So we're talking about Keandria, who I actually blocked because I was just kind of getting tired of seeing her. I followed Morgan's footsteps. I got tired of seeing a lot of her posts because she kept talking about the thing that she didn't want to talk about, and she kept going on and on about it. So I was just like, all right. I mean, like at this point, you clearly want to keep talking about it because you keep making posts about it, and engaging with people who are doing so, which is unfortunate because she is, from what I could tell, a political activist. She's a boots on the ground type of person. She's defended people. She's helped people. She's been working diligently to come to the aid of Black families who have been harmed by racism and things like that. So it's unfortunate that like I'm going to be missing part of that. But most of her page is usually just like a lot of trolling, and kind of like a lot of I can't think of another word. Anyway, she made a comment about I Love Boosters, and she basically did she did the same thing that everybody else who hasn't seen the movie has done, is made a surface level take on what the movie is and how it's kind of harmful to the Black community. And she compared it to a recent incident, a tragedy that has occurred with a young Black teenager who was killed by a police officer who thought he was stealing. I don't know the entire context of the story, but I think that's the gist of it. She was comparing that to this film, or saying that this film was glorifying something at a time where it shouldn't be, because she was working closely with the mom of that young man who sadly passed away. And I feel bad for not knowing his name, and I won't know his name now because I blocked Keandria. So Boots was commenting on her video and basically was saying, defending his film and saying like, yo, like the film is not about boosting or glorifying boosting, or saying that it's like, part of culture. It's just, part of a larger narrative that is about Black radicalism, radical movement in general, and global consciousness when it comes to coalition building and leaning towards escaping the capitalistic structure that like brings us into these economic circumstances, which is to the violent or illegal acts that are committed. That's not exactly what he said. That's just me saying stuff. And they've been going back and forth for like quite some time. And then that was yesterday. And then today he's getting into it with Franchesca Ramsey, because Franchesca Ramsey actually did put up an actual review because she did go see the movie. And I don't know what the context was. I don't know what happened, but apparently there was something said about the film by her co-host who did not see the entirety of the film. So again, he came to defend his film, or at least like describe it, or whatever the case may be. And now people are saying that he is attacking Black women and also letting his white fans just do whatever. And I'm just like, I feel like no one can control how people are going to react. I think the people that are attacking Franchesca and Keandria are people that already dislike the both of them. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to like put all the onus off on Boots. I think he does have a responsibility in regards to how he's interacting, and that responsibility honestly should have been just the one thing where he defended the film and then like disengaged, because now it's getting to a point where it's like the more he talks, the more fuel he's giving to the white people, the racist white people that don't like Franchesca or Keandria, and they're just kind of like egging it on. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very like weird situation, and it's ultimately going to make him look bad because he is engaging in discourse with two Black women who are very popular in this space, and he's going to be seen as the aggressor regardless of his intent. And I think that what he needs to do is just, apologize for, coming off a certain way, because it could be perceived, and it kind of looks like, he is kind of going after them because he keeps commenting and stuff. So I think what he needs to do is apologize and just disengage and go back to promoting the film and doing all the other stuff that he was doing prior to this. Because I haven't seen him go back and forth with anybody before. To be perfectly honest, like to shoot Keandria and Francesca Simbale, he's only commented on people's stuff like maybe once, and I've only seen him go back and forth for the first time with the two of them. So do with that what you will. You can see for yourself if you're on Threads. The Young Miami songs actually was used for the promo of his film, so that's probably why she also connected it as well. She was at the premiere, at one of the premieres, and he chose the song because in that he was on Culture United, the Company Man channel, and he was saying why he chose that is because, oh man, I wish I remember exactly what he said. I'm gonna try my best to remember and paraphrase it, but basically he chose the song because, I can't remember what he said. I can't remember what he said, but it was something. It was something like really interesting the way he like spun the idea and concept of what the track or the song actually means versus how it's being perceived. And I thought it was like really dope that he did that. But that's why I'm guessing that's why she probably brought it up. One of the reasons why she brought it up, because it is connected to the film, just in the fact that it was used as promo. Just in the fact that it was used as promo. Yeah, it is weird that he's going back and forth this much. It is, and it's low key putting it's making me look at him a little, like raise my eyebrow a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's why I want him to disengage. I don't think this is a good look. I don't think this is something that he needs to be doing while he's trying to also promote a film. While he's also trying to just be a presence on social media and be a presence on Threads, specifically a platform that is very anti celebrity but pro influencer, to be perfectly honest with you, which I feel like are not exactly the same thing but very similar in the vein of they both have these cult like followerships. So if something happens, then it's like a whole wave of people that might be attacking or going after a person because they might have said something. You know what I mean? I think it's one of those "why are you booing me? I'm right" kind of situations. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like just let the movie speak for itself. Let the fans speak for themselves. Like you don't need to be going back and forth with people who, one, aren't even in the same world or bubble as you as far as creating, and two, um black women, because it does look a certain way. It does look weird. The optics are weird. Like it's not good, you know. So hopefully he does chill the fuck out. Social media unfortunately shows the worst of people sometimes. Not saying anything is for the best. Yeah. And it's funny because I think there was a post Dr. Raquel Martin put up, and I think she was referring to it too. She was saying like, and I think she might have been kind of erring on Boots' side, because what she said was basically like, you have to realize that you're not everybody's audience, and it's okay to disengage, and it's okay to like, remove yourself and not try to be the main character for everybody's story or something like that. And I feel like that was kind of like not a shot or dig at Keandria, but more like you know a gentle tap to her or people that are acting like her. This is why publicists exist, really, because I feel like he's been his own publicist. Because if he had a PR team, I feel like the PR team would have told him, "Man, yo, chill. These are the last two people you need to be going back and forth with, because these are the pettiest people with the pettiest following. Trust me. I've seen it. I've seen both sides. I've seen what they both can do. They are not to be trifled with. One will make a song out of you, and the other will dox you and put your face all over her social media and drag you to filth in a bad way. PR would have took his phone away. Exactly. Take the phone. Take the phone. Take it away, Boots. Take the phone away. Put the phone down. Put the phone, Boots. Put the phone down. Pick the camera up. Shoot some shorts and put them on YouTube. Do some 3-minute skits. Talk about the film some more. Do some more interviews. Leave the social media alone. Everybody does, though, honestly. Everybody does. I like Cheska, but sometimes I feel like she sensationalizes things for her own benefit. Everybody does. I've been guilty of that. That's why I don't really try to do that kind of thing anymore. Because it doesn't really do anything in the end except for make people think you're weird. And we talked about this the other day. MS was there. We were talking about, folks like FD and Illuminati, Amanda Seals, and stuff like that. And I feel like there's a lot of ego that comes with the large followership at some point. You may come into something with good intentions, but eventually, sometimes, unfortunately, the ego gets in the way, having all the clout and all the people say they love you and they believe in you, and they listen for every word with bated breath. It happens. And I get it, because you got to play the game. You got to play the game. MS, you're joking, right? You were there. You were right there. You were at the table when we were at the Art in the Park. Remember? It was the four of us talking about YouTubers. No, guess not. It starts to become inauthentic. It does. It becomes a routine. It becomes a game. It becomes a show. What's that word they use in wrestling? Kayfabe. It becomes kayfabe. It's all gobbledygook. It's all gobbledygook. You know. We gotta be careful with that. I think I said that the other night too when I was playing Cyber. Well, not last night, not the other night, but last night when I was playing Cyberpunk. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So just Boots, disengage. Everybody else, disengage. Do something fun. Go read a book. Go draw. You know, you don't got to argue with people every 5 seconds. But anyway, we're not gonna argue here either because we just vibing. Nobody's arguing. We just having a good conversation, and we're going to bring this conversation over to some art because now it's time for some art making. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's put something together. Let's do this thing, man. All right. What is the music's for tonight? PlayStation 2. If this will load. See, I gotta yeah, something's going on with my internet, man. And I'm wired too, so I don't even know why things are so slow with loading, or I don't know what's going on. Has the stream been stable? Are we good? Has the stream been stable at least? Is it like lagging? Is it skipping? Is it stuttering? Let me know. Let a brother know. We're good. All right. I'm turning on this AC. You might hear some background noise. It's either that or I burn up in here and melt and then things blow up. This keyboard, we're good, we're good. This is my keyboard. There are many like it. There are many like it. Let's get rid of Shorty. And also, yeah. This is messy. After 2 p.m., you good. I said that the other night and you dipped. You wasn't even there. I was like, oh. Ooh. Let's see, are we actually good? Hold on. Stuff is like stuttering. I don't know what's going on. After that storm, something happened. After that storm, something happened, man. Something happened in here. Are we going like, is this 11? Is this 10? Is this 11? Mike! Man, I want to watch Stranger Things, man. Why Netflix gotta be like that? I forgot when. It don't matter now. It's already happened. No, I'm not gonna watch that. I want to rewatch the old one. Or the live action. Cause I feel like that's just them trying to. First of all, I don't think anybody from the original series is involved with it, as far as the voices go. And it just feels like a cynical cash grab. And literally, the body wasn't even cold yet when they announced this joint either. So I'm just like, y'all bugged out for that. All the way. Morgan, what's that progress looking like? Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. That's for the G4 heads. Y'all don't know about that. It's not looking like anything right now. Oh no. All you did was promote it at work. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Did everything I was supposed to do. I did everything I was supposed to do. Supposed to do. Doing everything I'm supposed to do. How would you de-gentrify something? What is one thing you would do, or you think would be a form of de-gentrification? Question for the chat. You don't know if you'll get flagged for what you're going to say, or say it with kind words, I guess. Say it with words that would let you be on PBS. What would Elmo say? Elmo would say he would cheer for both teams. What Madea doing in front? Oh, okay. A program to allow displaced people to move back to their cities. Now that's a good idea. What would that program look like? Because then it's like, are we putting them back in their original neighborhoods? Are we putting them in a new place? Are we also giving them a stipend? Are we providing anything else other than like a place to stay, like a guaranteed place to stay? Because I feel like that's something that could work. So I've thought about that, like the Return to New York program, right? If you were a native New Yorker and you had to move away, or you lost your home due to gentrification or any other like nonsense like deed theft, then this would guarantee your placement back in the neighborhood. Also, I can't say this on live stream. I said it at the park, but I can't say it on live stream. But we gotta remove certain individuals, and you know who I'm talking about. Poor Elmo being bodied on threads. I think it's kind of weird, to be honest with you. Like, they're going too hard for the fictional puppet thing. I'm kidding, it's not safe. Yeah. I didn't think that far, but maybe guaranteed income scholarship money and a business incentive. Ooh. Yo, a business incentive I think would actually be an excellent idea, depending on what that business is, obviously. Because we don't need any more, we absolutely do not need any more, what do you call it, shops? Smoke shops, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, business incentive does sound dope. And I feel like that will allow two things to happen. The city gets a benefit from those who are wanting to support a local business, a native New Yorker business, a native New Yorker owned business that goes back to the city. And also the person is making money from that. So it's a win-win. I don't see any downside to that. I got this song stuck in my head, and I don't know. I think it might be from the It TV show. Yeah, that would be fire, especially for certain skills. Folks need tailors. Right. It would have to be something practical. I would love to see more dry cleaners. I want to see dry cleaners come back. There's a dry cleaner that was in my neighborhood, and they got rid of it and replaced it with a smoke shop. That was the only dry cleaners in the neighborhood. Where the dry cleaners at? Honestly, think about it. When's the last time you see a dry cleaner? Maybe not a business, something, but a way to generate money. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh yeah, by the way, since y'all are here and y'all are the three people that were in the virtual sketch night, if you haven't paid attention to Discord today, I was asking if y'all could take another photo of you and your drawing from sketch night, because for some reason I most likely have deleted the original photo that I have. So if y'all could get that to me by the end of the week, that'd be great, because I wanna be able to post it like a horizontal photo. Don't gotta be too fancy. So a picture of just you with your art. If you could do that, that'd be great. Yeah, those smoke shops are annoying. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm not against having them around, it's just there's too many. Like, there's literally, if I had to count them all in like a 4-block radius, there's like at least 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 or 5 within like a 1 to 2 block radius near me. Not even counting the ones that are posing as like regular grocery stores and then have stuff on the side, because we're not even counting those, because those are the sneaky ones. That's a very good question. I don't even recall seeing a laundromat in recent years. They got rid of the one by my house. Dry cleaners are going away because everybody wearing polyester now. Oh, wait, talk about that more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga. But yeah, if y'all, whenever y'all do it, just send it to me in a DM or put it in Discord or whatever. Or whatever. Or the Signal chat or wherever. Wherever supplies last. Part of this complete breakfast. But no, going back to what we were saying, while Jasmine composes her polyester video essay, I think a business incentive would be excellent. If not a housing incentive, a business incentive would give us more variety in terms of, possibly more variety in terms of what we're able to patronize and shop outside of just, you know, the stuff that we already have here, right? Maybe there's like a guideline on what can, you know, be placed around here. Because honestly, we don't need any more smoke shops. That's the only thing, honestly. I would love to see a dry cleaners. I would love to see more bookstores. I would love to see art supply stores. I would love to see a community space, something that's like a community lounge or something like that. That'd be dope. Just things that are beneficial for all and not for the few. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a spot near me that took over an entire like circumference of businesses. There was 3 businesses that lived in this area, on this building, and when they came in, all of those businesses got demolished for this one place that does not serve the community in any way, shape, or form. And I still don't know what they do, and I'm probably going to make a video about them this week. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to get back in and relax because I was out recording stuff and I was doing an interview with Becton, and you know, so I'll probably do it tomorrow or Thursday and call them out and be like, what y'all do here? What do y'all do here? Maybe I should walk in there and be like, yo, what do y'all do here? I'm a native New Yorker, long-time resident of Bed-Stuy, do or die, you already know the vibes. Bed-Stuy degentrify. Ooh. I just had a new shirt idea or something. Ooh. Unless it's already been done. I'm gonna Google it. Usually when I have an idea, I'll Google it to make sure I'm not copying off of nobody or jacking off of oh my god, or jacking anybody's concepts. I'm gonna Google it right now because that could be like a whole thing. Because it kind of rhymes, right? Which way should it be? I'm gonna put it in the Discord and y'all tell me what y'all like the sound of better. I want to put it in the Discord chat right now. All right, I just put it in the Discord chat because I want to say it out loud. I feel like if I say it out loud, then it's going to be over before it started. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me see, I got all the main stuff on that side. I gotta do the signs over here. Ribbon and something. You love Bemi, we know. It's like to do the right thing and reboot. We gotta talk to Spot. We gotta talk to Spike. I gotta go. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna knock on Spike's door. Sounds like a okay. I see what y'all put in there. Yeah. I don't have enough bandwidth to make it. I don't think I have a bandwidth to make something to be ready for Juneteenth, but that's something I think would be good. In general, you know, there's so many people that are upset and angry and annoyed and hurt by what's been going on in Bed-Stuy. Like it's insane. It's insane. Like the amount of people that I talk to, literally every week, if not every day, I'm talking to somebody that is completely, just utterly over it, you know? Just even with the park situation, right? We got all these people coming in with the dogs, right? And the park has a dog run. They created a dog run park like a few years ago. And them niggas never go over there. They all over the entirety of the park. So the dogs is going to the bathroom on the grass, which is messing up the grass and ruining the entirety of like the flora of the park. Then you got people with their dogs, and the dogs are drinking out of the human water fountain. And I'm like, kids drink out of that, adults drink out of it, people drink out of it. And your dog's tongue is all over that thing. On top of the fact that you also got people walking their dogs off leash in the park. I don't care how well trained you think your dog is. I don't care how cute you think your dog is. I don't care how liberated you are. Keep your dog on the chain. Keep your dog on the leash. Keep your dog on whatever it is that you got. And this has nothing to do with me and my predisposition with dogs. This is just a general thing because it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to like reach. You know how to get to Chi Jose? MS, do you know how to get to Chi Jose? Because I'm gonna get to him. He's the council member for Bed-Stuy. I want to get in touch with him and like legitimately talk about this and try to make this park better for everybody. Because maybe we can find a middle ground to maybe expand the dog run. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that the rest of the park is safe and clean for human people to relax in. I can't relax in that park. If I get on the grass, if I want to sit on the grass, I gotta keep looking out for dog pee pee and poo poo. It looks very beat up, yeah. Not you calling it by its government name. Oh, for real? If you can, that would be really great. If you can get me in touch with her, or you can tell her, or whatever the case may be, that would be great. I don't mind the traffic. I just think there needs to be a better flow within the park itself. There has to be something that we can do, because it wasn't like this 5 years ago. It wasn't like that 5 years ago. And then you got the white people coming in and they calling the cops on my people, my homeboy, DJ Prince, who DJs in the park all the time, and they calling the cops on him like he been doing something wrong. This nigga been in the park since day one. He been DJing for mad long. Like, you can't be coming in here complaining about something that you're not even part of. Like, go back to Minnesota or something, you know? Go back to Minnesota. Don't you know? You betcha. At Fort Greene, they block off large parts of the park to let the grass regenerate. Really? Really? What that said about baby mama? What? What did you just delete? Bobby mama. Oh, Bobby's World. Yeah, Minnesota. Don't you know? It's generic, not generic. It's so wild that they had to get permits now to play in the park. It's not even. It's not even that he needs. I don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid. And the thing is like they I don't know. I mean, police are gonna police. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, y'all know this, man. You know what I'm saying? The precinct is right across the street. The precinct is right across the street. That doesn't make sense. Okay. So we got some paper there. Paperboy. Where Paperboy at? Don't he live in Bed-Stuy? We need to get in touch with him too. Let's get Chi Jose, Paperboy. Who else? Who else? Get all of them. What's this? Oh, that was the Discord notification. All right. Paperboy. The HVK can create a conservatory, but that will go left. What do you mean by that? He lives closer to Bushwick. Yeah, you're right. He is on the border, like Myrtle Broadway. That's why I used to see his truck. No, not Brian Tyree. No. It's a local. It's another gentleman named Paperboy, and he tried to run for mayor before. He tried to run for mayor during the last cycle. Paper, yeah. Oh man, that guy, man, that guy. It's funny because I've been near him, but we've never spoken. We've never spoken. Paper, yeah. Oh, also completely random, off topic. We can not talk about Bed-Stuy, also, because only 2 people here are from Bed-Stuy and all the other viewers are not, and I'm sure y'all don't care about local politics. But David Oweyalolo, David O, apparently his wife. And they have like a production company called Yoruba Saxon. I'm gonna have to look that up to confirm, but that's something I saw and I thought that was kind of funny. And I'm like, oh, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. All you had to say was his wife was, and that everything clicks. Everything clicks. Yes, I know Anglo-Saxon. Yes, we know. We know. He was also involved with that Nina Simone biopic. Really? The one with Zoe Saldana and the big nose, and the blackface. I was just about to say that. Wow. NYC Parks and create a conservancy that works alongside Parks Department to promote the culture and maintain the parks, but knowing how certain people can turn a conservancy into a private entity that polices people. Oh, you mean like how people will be getting the pickleball courts and removing the handball and tennis courts for pickleball? Because that was crazy. That was like last year, I think, and it's still happening. It's still happening now. The war of the courts. I don't know. I might have to dip my toes into this world and learn a bit more, because I don't really know much, but I know that I want things to be better. Put me on the board. Put me on the HOA. Put me in, but let me drive the boat. He was in Red Tails. You know, it's funny because I like David O. I like David O. He was in this show called Government Cheese on Apple TV, which was pretty cool. He played this criminal gone straight man. He was an inventor, very intelligent, and he created I forgot what his invention was, but he was always getting into trouble. Bokeem Woodbine was in it, and his wife was Simone Missing. It didn't make sense, but you know how it is. They always pairing people and be like, believe it. Just like I would believe Doug Heffernan and Carrie. Anyway, and he was also in another Apple TV series I like called Silo. And that was like most of my interactions with him. I didn't know, I remember his face from Selma, but I never watched Selma because Selma's not really for us. And I already have seen so many other Martin Luther King media, so much of Martin Luther King media. So I don't know of anything else he's in. My dad, though, was watching Bass Reeves the other day, which is kind of funny because literally days later, this interview comes out and he wants to talk about subservience. He said, be the subservience. And, all right, subserve these nuts, nigga. The reason why you're able to be here right now is because of Southerners. Black Southerners. Need some black Southern friends, my guy. That's what he need. We'll add more detail later on that side. Oops. Not you chatting with Streamlabs. Everybody chats with Streamlabs. Black Southerners on top. Hey yo. The thing that gets me about the whole thing is that the Southern accent isn't fully Nigerian in the root. No, it's not. I don't even know where he got that from. I feel like, and this may come off a little problematic, but he also said something crazy too, so I'm gonna say it anyway. But I feel like Nigerians are kind of like the bratty sibling of the African side of the world, where it's just like, we're the best, we do this, we do that, everything is based off of us, everything comes from, you know what I'm saying? Like even when he was talking about the Nigerian accent, he was like, it's strong, it's proud, it's commanding, and it's like, oh, okay. All right, you got a family. They don't like nobody. I want to say things, but I feel like they're going to come out wrong. I want to say things, but I feel like it's going to come out wrong. And I don't want to hurt or offend the people that I know personally that are Nigerian. And I'm definitely not trying to make it an us versus them thing either. But there's some things to unpack, like Morgan said, from that. A lot. Maybe not that. Yeah, and you see how we're not trying to be offensive, right? Like we're trying to be courteous out of respect for not offending or hurting anybody, even though there are things that need to be said. I just don't want it to be said out of context and away from them. I want them to be included in the conversation if we're going to talk about them. You get what I'm saying? Like that talking about the specific things, at least. Oh. I have more first gen friends, and I've got these conversations. I have more first gen friends that I've had these conversations with in person. Got you. That took me first. I was like, wait a minute, that's a big word for Elmo. Thought I was reading it too fast and my mind was coming out wrong and through my mouth. That's a big word. That's a big word. Did y'all see that video where the guy kept saying that? That's a big word. That's a big word. I forgot where that was from too. I just kept saying it. I have a couple of first gen. I literally have a couple of first gen, and I dated a first gen. And they're all very different, but there is a very particular vibe for sure. And like I said, like, I don't want to go too deep without them being present out of respect, you know what I'm saying? But you'll probably get what they're probably putting down what I'm picking up. Save. Money, 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 money. I was absolutely looking at Godfrey funny during that moment because Godfrey has been here the longest. He is connected with a lot of Black Americans. He's in an industry that is full of Black Americans. And yet, when he is next to his Nigerian brother, they start cutting up in a way that is extremely offensive to all of those people that he's in kinship and fellowship with. And I would have thought, because of who he is and where he's at and what he typically stands for, he's pretty, I feel like 9 times out of 10 when I see him talk about issues, he's pretty on point with them, especially when it comes to racism and injustice within, you know, our country. I would have thought he might have checked David in that moment or said something to kind of like steer him in a different direction, or be like, hey man, I don't know why you think it sounds like that, but blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? He could have even spun it around as a joke, because Godfrey is good at that. Godfrey is good at taking serious things and making it funny to bring levity to the situation. You know what I'm saying? But there was none of that. It was just all of this laughter. It was all of this laughter. And Godfrey has said nothing, as far as I know, since then. David put out a statement. Well, his PR team put out a statement. And that's about it. And I think that's all we're going to get from that. I don't think that's something we need to keep dwelling on, to be honest with you. Because we already know the vibes. We already know how it is with the model minority myth and people having a predetermined idea of what Black Americans are, let alone Black Southerners are. Because a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand that there's more to Blackness in America than just, like, you know, people on the East Coast or people on the West Coast. There's the South, you know what I'm saying? There's people in so many different places, and there's a lot of rich culture there. When you start learning about the Gullah Geechee, when you start learning about Tutnees, when you start learning about so many things that are connected to much of what has led us to be where we are now, that reverence sticks with you. This entire interview was insane. I didn't even watch the entire thing. I just saw that clip. This isn't Godfrey's first slip up. I think somebody did mention that to me the other day. I didn't see the statement, but I'm surprised that there was a statement even made. Yeah, he wrote it on his Instagram. I think Morgan had sent it to me. And he wrote it on his Instagram. It was like a text. It's not a video. Because what I would have preferred, honestly, if he wanted to put this to bed for real, what he should have done was get online with a video and kind of examine Black American history, Black Southern American history specifically, and kind of just give people a sense of him understanding, but also so that he can educate his followers and those around him so they don't make those same mistakes or say those same problematic things. And then he can come out with the apology in the same video. Because I guarantee you, if we said something about subservience or anything negative towards Nigeria, it would have been a whole bunch of things going on. There would have been a lot of teeth being sucked. Uh-oh. I was about to say. A lot of you know you ain't right for that. You know you're not right for that. Because then what they're going to say next to us, they're going to say, and that is why you're going to be throwing pictures. You're going to be throwing chitterlings. And I would have been like, and your great 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 granddaddy was right next to mine eating them. Plotting on how to get out that place. Now what? That was stupid. You were never right in their eyes. Don't say that. You're always right in the eye of... I don't know where I was going with that. Eyeballs in the walls. To the window. To the wall. To the eyeballs out that wall. Come from. Where I come from. You think you big? I'm thinking big. Parappa the Rapper classic. A Nollywood movie. Okay, y'all find some, put some suggestions in the chat, in the movie, the film and TV chat, and we'll see. What's that? Really scared. The fact that that's like a giant cockroach, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cockroach that turned into a giant cockroach and he rapping in space. That shit was so stupid. Y'all never seen Parappa the Rapper?
My mind is like a demon.
Better believe it, your mind is like a demon.
I'm the Lord, everybody knows my name.
You are the Lord, everybody knows your name.
I got it all, cash, money, and fame.
You got it all.
Cash, money, and fame.
Now back to business. You wanna grow big, right?
Now back to business. I wanna grow big, right?
Let's not waste no time. Here we go, alright?
Let's not waste no time.
Here we go, alright?
Now.
I thought y'all was here when I played Parappa. Why did I do that? Why was I doing Little Mama? I thought y'all was here when I played that.
It'll never happen again. You promise, you promise. You do anything. A hug, a kiss.
I don't know what to do. It's all because of you.
You don't know what to do.
It's all because of me.
My charm too.
You enjoy your side. Your charm too.
Put me back, son. Come on, I gotta go.
Put you back, son. Come on, you gotta go.
I'm gonna miss my favorite TV show.
Or you're gonna miss your
Favorite TV show.
Hey, you're pretty mature than I thought. Good going.
Thanks.
Maybe you weren't here. I don't know. I thought all of y'all was here already when I was
You're right.
doing Parappa the Rapper.
Very small again.
I watched a documentary about carjackers in Newark, some cars in Nigeria, one of the Beyonce versus Rihanna movie. There's a car with a Texas sticker. What? What? That's crazy. Why is his face so big? Don't know. He's not happy about it though. One of my oldest characters. Super chat Arrescate. Yeah, that's 1 of 10. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ice cream so good. Ice cream. I miss that era. I miss that time. Everything seemed so simple and stupid back then, man. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. Hmm? What a time to be alive. Hey, thank you for super chats with the LOLs, with the laughing emojis. Appreciate yous. No parking was good. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, ain't it? It's Tuesday, ain't it, bro? But things are going fine. We just chatting about a lot tonight. A lot going on. Crazy stuff. As always. As always. It's Vecna. Thank you for the galaxy. Ice cream so good. Yeehaw. Bobby Digital Worldwide. I wonder if they if that guy who dressed as Miles Morales is still doing it. I don't know. I think he transitioned. I'm pretty sure he transitioned from doing the, obviously because that got old. Doing it for the bestie, Bemi. Thank you for the super chat again. Because I used to follow him. Like I used to actually watch his streams. I never gave any money, but lost my train of thought. He was transitioning into doing like Twitch, like gaming and stuff like that. And then he was doing like a lot of collabs with people, like skits and stuff like that. Because there was other Spider people that were on TikTok. There was Haitian Spider Woman. There was Dominican Spider-Man. There was him, and there was like another person. They were doing collabs with each other for a while. Then he was on Kai Cenat's like big stream marathon before Kai Cenat quit streaming and started reading books. So I don't know where he's at now. Stevie Wonder more like Happy Wonder. Don't ever wonder, shorty, I realize you're the reason. Hold on. I just realized the music stopped. You think it big, you think it real big, kid. Hold on. That was Let me see. Na 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 na. Let's do F-Zero. Love F-Zero. F-Zero was one of my favorite. I was terrible at it, but it was one of my favorite games on the GameCube. Ooh, they got some crazy new emulator thing out now, and I'm like, this feels like a wave. This feels. Wait, why is this? I just realized, why is that over there like that? I'm like, I need to be a part of this. La Femme Arachne for the Haitian Spider Woman. No, I think she just called herself Haitian Spider Woman. She was she did other skits before this. She would do like she would do these like, oh my god, she would do like these really silly skits where she'd be judgmental about somebody doing something. Like she's hanging out with her friends, so she's like the judgmental Haitian girl. And then she started doing like the Spider Girl stuff, the Spider Woman stuff for a little bit, and that's how they got connected, her and Leaks World and Dominican Spider-Man. What happened? Making Mofongo. Did I hear the news about Floyd Norman? Yes. Congrats to him. More of that rapping dog another time. And his name is Parappa the Rapper. He better than all your favorite rappers combined. They should make another one and just get like all the. That might not go over well, because I'm like, if they do another one, they just get all like the lyrical rappers. Then people gonna be like, why they gonna leave out everybody else? Like have them guest star. That dude in general was pretty funny. Like I liked his skits when I was on TikTok. What you gonna do? He was like, what you gonna do if I take the, he said, what you gonna do if I take the PS5? I forgot, what was it? If I take the PS5, you stick it up. I forgot what the whole thing was, but it was so stupid. Busta, Mos Def, Black Thought. We gotta get Common Sense in there. Kendrick. Fuck it, throw Vince Staples in there. I don't know if he do Lyrical Miracle Conscious stuff, but I feel like he'd be a good fit for Parappa the Rapper, period. Matter of fact, put Chance the Rapper in there, because then they can make a whole thing. It's like Parappa the Rapper and Chance the Rapper. You know, they could do something like that. Which reminds me, I need to get on Vince's other music, because I only know the one album that just came out. Also, Zach Fox would be great for Parappa the Rapper. Not Lyrical Miracle, but he's got the vibe, he's got the aesthetic for Parappa the Rapper. For sure. Oh my god. Chance say he had something, he wanted to do something like that? Really? Matter of fact, throw Joey Badass in there. Throw ASAP Rocky in there, just for the aesthetics. ASAP would be for aesthetics. And he already also did like an album cover that was similar to Parappa the Rapper. I came, I saw, I praise the Lord. Oh no, we can't forget the ladies though. Tierra Whack, Glorilla. Glorilla for the vibes, Tiara for the... I feel like she can do some Lyrical Miracle maybe. Erykah Badu. Rhapsody. Lil Sims. We gotta bring in the international blacks. We gotta get Lil Sims. Me now, everyone talk like me now, everyone look like me now. Ad-lib. I think honestly, if you get any rapper from a Gorillaz project, and they would be a perfect fit for this. Except for, I don't want Snoop in it. Don't put Snoop in it. Yeah. Like Kelly. I do not remember this from F-Zero. What is this? And then if Nicki wasn't who she was today, could have put her in there. What's going on with your boy? Oh, now he's your boy? Because I feel like you be forgetting him. It's like that meme where the little kid is in the water like, ah! And it's like they're picking up the little girl. So the little girl is Bemi. And then And then the other kid barely getting out the water. That's Bemmy again. It's two Bemmys. And then the skeleton in the chair underneath that would be BB. That's how you be treating him. Anderson .Paak, yes Lord. Yeah, get him on there. Okay, it's coming along good. Excuse me. It's coming along good. Let me color her so I can make the thumbnail, because I'm ready to get off. My neck is hurt. Yawns are contagious. You know what else is? Y'all don't be reacting to BB memes like the Bemmy one, so maybe it's not me who's the problem here. I have no idea what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? That daggone keyboard. You country fried. Daggone. You ever try to activate a keyboard while live streaming in front of a live studio audience on a Tuesday night after you just ate some delicious food? That's for tough. About your break-in, BB? There's so many things going on. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't be the only one that reacts to stuff. It's the community gotta do stuff too. Like I can't be the only one. I don't see everything. Ask them why they don't react to stuff. No, you're not. I see you. Don't try to change the subject about the South. We talking about BB right now. We're having an important discussion right now. Yeehaw. Who's you? I'm not familiar with them. See, MS says they react. He's your boy. He's the boy. The boys. Boy. Hear me. Boy. Baby that nicked me. Video games took me bloody oxtail. Oi oi. Jamal be hating. Jamal is here? You as in have O. You as in have O. What does you as in have O mean? You. Who is you? You is me? You is what? You? Who are you? Who is you? Talking to you, Habo, and you. There's 3 U's? Trying to play dumb will not work, Mr. Orion. Playing dumb with what? Who's playing dumb? You ever try to antagonize someone on a live stream while trying to make a point that's not being made because they're completely ignoring everything you're saying by being silly? That's for tough. You ever had a room full of Southerners trying to come at you sideways from every angle because they think they can outnumber you because they got all that land out there? That's for tough. You may be the silent backbone of this country, but you best recognize the North remembers. They didn't call it Song of the North, did they? You get your car back tomorrow? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. No. Let's be crazy. Wanna go nuts? Let's get nuts. It's all about the pop, 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 pop. Well, you live in a state that was made to be walkable because they want to force you to drive around in a big giant Ford truck. You ever try to walk distance inside a place that isn't walkable and your feet get tired because you walk too long, you're not used to that, and you climb up into your Ford truck and drive on down to that Bojangles to get you a biscuit? That's Ford tough. Thank you for the super chat. I love the colors. We're 4 away from our goal, 4 out of 10 for our super chat goal. All those people that are lurking, come on in and say hi, drop a super chat, cause that's 4 tough. Oh boy. He's gonna be stuck in this Texas answer accent for the rest of the night, cause that's Ford tough. Oh, it looked like somebody had a crazy reaction to that there. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go a little ways the other direction. You know how long I've been waiting for this? I don't know. How long have you been waiting for this? Oh, quite a long time, dear friend. Quite a long time there, mon ami. Oh, yep, looks like you're getting double teamed. Oh, I don't know. What's happening here is something glorious. I think that's what's supposed to be there. Is it really? Oh yes, it's as you say. That's 4 tough, ain't it? That's right, compadre. In all seriousness, you need to be voice acting. Or maybe that way I can make some pocket change that way. Get some crawfish out on the patty, y'all. Calling up some of them greens. I got 100 clips. I'm from New York. thought I was gone, but I'm still here. Where's Ja Rule? Ooh. Thank you for resetting the timeline. Absolutely. So just cave into your head like that, huh? You thought you wouldn't be able to send that message because of the gun reference. No, looks like it came through. So go on over there and get me a cold drink. I'm feeling a bit peckish. Let me see something. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's better for me. That's better for me. Alright, let's see. We still here? Yes, still here. Okay. Two-tone lip combo. Two tones. Okay, that's coming along pretty decent. And that's good enough for the thumbnail. When I put it up. Let's make the thumbnail now. Who wants to see it behind the scenes? It's really not that big of a deal. It's literally not that big of a deal. I don't remember the songs from F0JX either. What is this? What is this? What is this, mate? I don't remember that. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Gumbo. Why you talking about that there gumbo like that? Very simple. This is 191. Yeah. Alright. Very simple. Gumbo, he's vegetarian, so you can't be feeding him all of that meat and all that there. Whatever you put in that better be a vegetable. Yeah, little buddy doesn't like meat. That's not his forte. If there's a will, there's a forte. He should come over for snacks. Jackfruit and pepper gumbo. Vegan gumbo. Mushrooms could work. Possibly. Alright, y'all. Oh, y'all could literally see how y'all seeing that? That's so funny. I didn't even know that was in there. I didn't even know that was there, sitting there like that this whole time. That's crazy. And nobody said nothing? Yeah, but you got a program hanging up on the side there. That's so funny. I'm not like actually annoyed or nothing. I just think that was funny. That was sitting there the whole time. I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Now it's gone. OG Gumbo. You didn't know what that was? It did kind of blend into the Photoshop UI, so I can definitely see why nobody said anything or even thought that was anything. That's so funny. That's so funny. But we're gonna wrap up, man. We're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna call it a night, a day, an evening, a session. Thank you all for coming through. Again, big thank you and shout out to Elisha for becoming a BB's bestie. You too should become a BB's bestie if you haven't already, because this is a great way to support the channel and get privileges that no one else can, which is early access to new videos, behind the scenes, members only live streams, members only videos like vlogs. It's a really dope time, and you get emotes like the ones that are in the chat right now. Yeah, those are cool. And you get a cool badge. That's the other thing. You get a cool badge next to your name. I wonder, they don't show up in other places, I don't think, right? That would actually be cool if they did show up in other places. To like you can choose. Like if you were a member of different ones, you can choose what badge you want to show off across YouTube. Kind of like how we have the what you call it in Discord, the tag, the server tag. They're the best emotes. I love the emotes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just trying my best here to create a really cool visual experience, unlike any other. Probably Mass Effect. Beautiful. But no, real talk though, I really appreciate y'all for hanging out and coming through. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for just the unwavering support, whether it's through the chat or through other spaces. We do have some more streams coming up this week, so here's what's happening for the rest of the week here. We have another one coming up on Thursday. Patreon. We're doing a members only live for Moniqua and Bemi, the Bladed Bounty, at 7 p.m. Come through. Don't miss out. There may be there probably will be a YouTube short up tomorrow, and then I'm trying to see if I feel like I think I might do another solo episode of the art block again. I was going to try and see if I can get a guest, but I feel like it's too last minute. So I'm probably going to do another solo episode, and that will be out on Sunday. And then, other than that, Black Canvas Chronicles. I'm gonna try to get a Black Canvas Chronicle up. If not, then you're just gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna tear myself up. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this. We're not gonna burn myself out for things that I'm not feeling at the moment. So yeah, that's what's happening for the rest of the week on the live stream side. When it comes to the events, we do have Creator Confab tomorrow for the Afrovisionaries in the Afrovisionaries Discord, and then we have the Afrovisionaries Museum Field Trip at the Society of Illustrators this Saturday, June 20th, 128 East 63rd Street at 2 p.m. Come through. It's going to be a good time. They have an amazing exhibition up right now that I think you all will incredibly enjoy. You will incredibly enjoy it. You will extremely enjoy it. You will very much enjoy it. Okay. But yeah, last but not least, make sure you are watching this video, sharing it with your friends. This one here, if you see this thumbnail, is for a video called Black Boy Art Show Must Evolve. It's a very important conversation with some really dope people who are part of the event. One former event organizer and 2 former vendors. And if you have a different thumbnail or title for that video, let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to test something out. I'm testing out what YouTube is pushing out to people and seeing what sticks and what's good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you haven't watched it already, go watch it. If you have watched it already, go watch it again. I'm hoping that it actually, goes somewhere and gets past at least like, a few thousand views. It's climbing slowly up to 100. It's slowly climbing up to 100. So there's that. That's better than the last thing I put out. So I mean, that's something. That's something. But yeah, that's it. Join the Patreon. Shop's coming out on Friday. Free Palestine. ACAB. What else? Rest in peace to the young brother who passed, who was fatally I didn't want to start off the stream with that, but I just started thinking about that, and that like really yeah. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. My bad, I just like thought about that and I was like, oh my god. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, whatever you choose to do. Hope you are comfortable and you're safe and you're sound and secure, that you are relaxing and getting ready for, the next day, or just, doing whatever. Maybe you're watching Spider-Man, maybe you're about to draw something, maybe you're about to play something, who knows? But either way, whatever it is you're doing, hopefully you're comfortable and you're good and you're well fed and hydrated. But until next time, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces. See you across the socials and all that good stuff. Bye.
Yo, thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me for today's live stream. Your support means everything to me, for real, for real. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on YouTube and everywhere else. Turn on the notifications so you know when I go live next. I'm live every week, so make sure you go check my schedule on habtunes.com/schedule to see when and where I'm broadcasting next. And if you want to dive a little deeper into the Habtunes experience, head on over to patreon.com/habtunes, become a Patreon member. You'll get exclusive access to upcoming projects, videos, members-only live streams, and so much more. Thank you again for your love, your time, and your support. It is greatly, greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.